In this video, I'm going to show you how I stopped my slice by swinging in the backswing and how that's going to keep your arms low. And if you're not swinging in, you're most likely swinging out and a slice. So swinging in is the key to stopping a slice in the backswing. This is video 13 of a 19 video series on how I stopped my slice. So if you're struggling with the slice, I would highly recommend you watch all the other videos in the series. This video is about how swinging in on the backswing helped me stop my slice. The fourth fundamental that I teach with my swing method is keeping your lead arm straight, because a straight lead arm means much more consistency, because if you bend it, it's going to straighten differently every swing and golf will get a lot harder for you. But a part of keeping your lead arm straight is if you're not swinging in and you're trying to keep it straight, it can go super high and then there's a slice. So you want to feel like you're swinging in, because you want low arms in the backswing. If you get on one foot and drop this foot back, this feeling right here and this motion is the exact motion we want in the swing. Just like this, you can see I'm coming from the inside, and this little divot pattern that I just did is like this. And you can see the 3-wood. So it's going pretty much down that line. Even though it looks like I'm set up for a massive hook right now, it's down the line. But we're swinging from the inside. So what is this swinging in magic? And so there's two things and two ways I'm going to show you on how to feel this and how I stopped my slice. And they're, well, three things. So the first thing is this motion right here. So if you just put your lead arm out and you wrap it with your right like this, and then make some swings where you're pulling in with this arm, you can feel this motion of the arm swinging in, because it's when this elbow gets disconnected and it goes up that your arm goes high, and high arms in the golf swing means a slice. Low arms with this elbow tucked in means good, consistent golf shots coming from the inside. So like this, we're pulling in with this trail arm, and you're really feeling this lead arm pull in like this. It's pulling in against you. You're swinging in, and your arms stay low and they don't go super high. And so you can get this feeling of just going back and through in rhythm, and you can feel it with a full swing of what that feels like to swing in. And then there's something you need to do when you're setting up to the ball. And then I'm also going to show you this with a dumbbell. So if you grab any weight, what you'll quickly see is swinging in is the natural motion of your body and its position of strength to have nice, powerful golf shots. Now, what this 15-pound dumbbell is going to do, it's going to demonstrate my positions of strength in the swing and where I'd be powerful. So it's not going to be here. You're going to see, to stay in my position of strength in the swing, this dumbbell is going around me, and then boom, it slingshots through the ball, and there's a nice golf shot. So swings in. It doesn't swing up and out. This dumbbell is going around me like this. Swings in. It's that same motion right here. That's how you stay in power, where I'm not going to drop this 15-pound dumbbell on my foot as I swing it around me. And so the position with the dumbbell and your arm when you're doing this movement, where's your arm when you're setting up to the ball? On how you can swing in. And this is key. This is really key, because if you don't do this, it's really going to make you slice the golf ball no matter what you do. And that is, if you go back and through and stop it at the bottom, my arm is on top of my chest. See, this is my left hip, my arm's on top of it. Now if I put my arm on the side, watch what's going to happen to the dumbbell. So I'm not starting with my arm on top. I'm going to start with it. My tits here, I'm going to start with my arm on the side of my chest. Watch what this dumbbell is going to do. And now what options do I have from here? Slice, or I fall behind me and hit the ball fat, and then maybe save it. That's 90% of golfers right there, is lift your arms, okay, slice it, or it's falling behind you, and then maybe you'll hit a decent shot. So we want to be in balance with the dumbbell, swinging it around us and swinging in, because I'll let this swing but then I'll feel where, okay, I'm in balance now, and you can see it swinging around me back and through. So a position that you need your arm to be in to swing in and not slice the golf ball is this arm on top of your chest. Boom. Now, I do that by putting my arm up against my chest and twisting my arms to the right. And that gets my arm on top of my chest. Because you can get your arm too much on top of your chest and hit the ball fat. So my arm's up here, yet when I swing my arms around me, I'd hit the ground. So see right here, my arm's on top of my chest, but the club's in the right spot where the club would run into the ball. And you can see that if you just swing your arms around you, you'll see where the club wants to go. So you can get too much on top of your chest. And if you do that and sit up to the ball, you could hit a foot behind the ball. And I don't want you to do that. So it's on top of your chest with your shoulder down, because that's where your shoulder and club is going to get to when you're swinging the club. But you need to have your arm on top of your chest to be able to swing in, because otherwise it's going to bump into your chest and bump that club way up here, and you don't want that to happen. But this was the 13th video of a 19 video series on how I stop my slice. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're struggling with a slice, I would highly recommend you to watch all the other videos in this series. If you found some helpful tips in this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as that would really help me out. What you learn in this video is part of Fundamental 1 of the single plane swing that I teach, and that is setting up on your unique swing plane. And you saw that with the club and the dumbbell and that drill on where you should start your arm to be able to swing in and not slice the golf ball. There are 3 other fundamentals, and I have a step-by-step course that takes you every step of the way to develop your unique single plane swing with those 4 fundamentals. So you can go check that out at manninggolf.com in the description of this video. But anyways, I hope you found some helpful tips in this video, and I hope the rest of your day goes well.